So I've been taking time to find some weird things to cover on the channel, rather than the usual standards. You'll get those too. Next video is going to be on a very well-known Doom mod with a slightly less well-known accompanying campaign for it, which I had a pain in the ass making for reasons that I'll explain in that video. But this time I wanted to do something obscure, we could say. In 1997, Penthouse Magazine and GT Interactive joined forces to release an add-on level for Duke Nukem 3D. It was called Penthouse Paradise, and is truly one of the more bizarre collaborations to come out of that era of games. Penthouse Magazine was exactly what it sounds like, a Playboy knockoff that tended to show lots more nudity than Playboy. We'll be coming back to that detail later, trust me. This level was released for free as a promotional stunt for both Duke 3D and the magazine. It also acted as an advertisement for Shadow Warrior, thanks to a few Easter eggs included in the level. Now, I've been struggling to figure out how to cover this, because the level had tons of new sprites and textures, and absolutely none of them are the kind of thing that YouTube would allow. There's lots of nudity. Lots of it. Luckily, someone has made a safe-for-work version that can be run with GZ Doom. So I'm going to pair that with a good Duke 3D mod and see what I can get for the footage to use in the video. I'm going to play through the original as well, and I'll mention if there's a shortcoming that's only present in the GZ Doom version. And you can assume all of the stuff I'm talking about the original version, unless I start talking about the GZ Doom version, which does have a lot of differences in the details, but I don't think that matters. I'm just using it for the footage, because the original I would have to just put black bars over so much stuff, and that's a lot of work. It opens with a strong impression. This is some good shit. Beach area looks beautiful, the music kicks ass, you get a cool Duke line, and now I can't show any more from the original version, and I'm probably going to have to blank out part of just that one clip. This level straight up shows you a girl's whole ass badonkers in the first 5 seconds. Also makes you fight the flying things with machine guns, with your pistol and limited ammo. Not cool. Really, really not cool. This level is unironically sort of sadistic. No shotgun, but tons of ammo for it to tease you. Constantly running into those machine gunner things, barely any health pickups. This feels like the mapper was a pro, the songwriter was a pro, and then they got some guy who has never played Duke 3D in his fucking life to handle the enemy and pickup placements. Oh, and don't go into the water at the beginning. I don't know if this is a Build GDX problem or something present in the original version, but you can't surface once you go under the water in that opening pool. It is certain death by drowning. Do yourself a favor, though, and go up above the waterfall. Walk into the second one above the first one, and you've got yourself an RPG and atomic health. Also, I noticed that I wrote "and" twice in my script as a typo. Turns out, the shotgun is behind a rock right in front of the hotel. As I said, sadistic placement. Everything, and I mean everything, in that area draws your attention away from that spot. Why? At least the babes are invincible, so a stray round during a firefight can't prevent you from seeing those glorious digitized breastises. Is that even a word? After clearing the hotel, almost none of which I can show due to nudity, you have this big open area shootout before clearing a bunch of buildings. One of those ads for Shadow Warrior is in this section. After that's done, it becomes one of those where the fuck do I go kind of levels. I'll save you the half hour, and I mean literally 30 minutes of searching that I did. The blue key is in one of the bathtubs, under some water, where it can't be seen. Yeah, this is fucking bullshit. The penthouse offices are where the over-the-top porn elements get dialed up to 11. Seriously, some of this shit is actually shocking. Even with the circumstances of the mod's development, I cannot show any of this on YouTube. Not even a bit. Most of this video is going to have to be the GZ Doom footage. The level design of this sort of sucks too. So many extra places that exist solely for the purpose of shoving more pixelated genitals into the level that serve no purpose and just make it flow worse and make you confused. Because if this room's here, it has to have a purpose, right? There isn't. The purpose is staring at boobs. And I did not boot up Duke 3D to stare at boobs. Even back when this was made, I wouldn't have done that. Of course, today you can just, Google Bob and Vagine, in open Google Images, but like even back then, if you're gonna do something like that, like you're just gonna get something. You aren't going to boot up fucking Duke 3D. I don't understand why there are so many goddamn extra rooms where that's just the sole purpose. Now you're hunting down a yellow keycard. No clue where it is. In the meantime, I'm gonna go see if this projector room has anything in it now that I've found a jetpack. Oh, a door? And nope, 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 I cannot show that on YouTube. Not a single frame. Well, here, a single frame with most of the crunchy models out of the way. If there are any still in frame, feature me, please blur that. If you don't, it's both our asses. Turns out the yellow keycard is in the hot tub with the non-corporeal nude model. They forgot to set her collision on. I'd show you, but I think that YouTube would send me a pipe bomb in my mailbox for that, so I'm not going to. You'll just have to trust me that you can phase through her like she's that one ghost from the not edited for TV version of Ghostbusters who gives Dan Aykroyd that absolute suck. So, the yellow keycard building is more of the same bullshit. They really should have had all of the weapons and enemy types in this. The level really suffers from not having all of them. There's a bathroom with a mirror that can break reality. Not sure if that's a bug with the version I'm playing or not. That might have been there to begin with. This is pretty scuffed, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was there to begin with. I mean, it's really hard to playtest a game with one hand. You find a red keycard in a bookshelf before heading outside and fighting a Battlelord sentry. That's the boss of this level, I guess. Surprised they didn't do some 5-titty having alien with an echidna dick that shoots out deadly sperm or something with how hard they were pushing the limits of what they could get away with. You kill him, hop in the pool, and hit the level end button. Thank God. Before I move on to talking about the differences between the original and the Safe for Work GZ Doom version, and I guess the quality of that Duke 3D mod for GZ Doom that I'm going to be using, I just want to say this. If this wasn't free, I'd be absolutely outraged. The level design's just fucking incompetent. I get this was just an excuse to finally have some nudity in a Duke 3D level, but the key locations are genuinely cryptic, and the lack of variety makes it literally mind-numbingly boring to play. I was zoning out so much during playing that I was not even noticing new models that were showing up to make fun of them. That's how boring this was. My brain just went on autopilot. The level is also way too long for the small variety it has. The GZ Doom version is odd. Took multiple attempts to get it working at all and to get OBS to capture it at all. I had to play in windowed mode to get OBS to play nice. The Duke 3D mod is great. The level is still shit, and now without even the titties to make it better. The enemy placement is odd, and I can't get any Duke 3D enemies to spawn on this map at all. Also, more than just the NSFW sprites are missing. Nearly all of the custom sprites are gone, so it's the same level, but without most of the fun. The Duke 3D mod, linked in the description, with the map for GZ Doom as well, is great, though. I'd link the original level, but I don't want to risk it. I've name-dropped it several times. You kiddos can use the old goggle or bang to find it. So, in short, this is bizarre shit, and strangely somehow too horny even for Duke Nukem's usual standard. The only purpose it served, letting you look at titties, has been taken over by the entire internet. Don't play it, just don't. It was a waste of my time, and it'll be a waste of yours. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed hearing my tale of suffering, woe, and boobas.